Swishing only Radford's third three of the day. Less than 2 minutes to go. Here's Lania Foster. She wants to turn around, and she connects.
Erica Moon wants the ball screen. Between she and Catherine Albin, Georgia Tech has some speed at the guard position.
They do. They have some good quickness, and that's a nice shot. And when you have competition, you want to definitely win the games at home. And I don't care who your opponent is. You want to capitalize on these non-conference wins because they know how difficult the ACC is going to be.
They're 5 of 26. Thomas Harris. It's short. Foster, second chance. Bucket.
Offensive sets or running Coach Blair's offense. And that's important, especially when you're trying to implement a new system. And that's that mid-range.
Walker to Foster. Isoed on Tolbert. Has the mismatch. Goes with a fadeaway and finesses it in. The only reason you shot all those threes is because they couldn't shoot fours. Here's a three from Foster, and she gets the roll. Pulled away by Donald. She's got some speed to burn as well. Watch out at her pocket pick from behind by Albin. Didn't hear the footsteps. Turnage, no look to Foster for two. Rebound Tolbert. Smallest player on the floor. Able to reload for the Wolves. Oh, but the steal by Foster. Can she win the foot race down floor? The scoop and the score.
Wow. Corby, 7 points, 4 assists. She's made some big buckets. And there's a big bucket for Georgia Tech. Straight away, triple knocked down by Lania Foster.
Pass from Zam Jones. Pierre did a great job of shifting her off and was able to finish out the bucket.
No 7-10 split needed. How about that three for Deasia Thomas Harris? Foster goes inside. Good power dribble from Lania Foster, the Riverdale, Georgia native. Worth noting, all 16 points for Albin in this final frame. Thomas Harris runs down the floor.
And getting that rebound allows them to get out in transition, push the pace.
Walker sends it to the corner. Quick three for Georgia Tech now. And they are off to a very hot start here at home. Gabby Mundy, the freshman who coach said has really found ways to lead this team. Couldn't connect, but on the other side, the Yellow Jackets piecing things together. Lania Foster. Take off the glass. I don't think any team can miss at this point so far to start this game.
And just the comfort of having your routine, sleeping in your own bed, knowing what your pregame meal is going to be like. That really has an effect.
Also wants things to slow down a bit, trying to reset and find out what the Terriers are doing defensively.
And doing the best they can.
Yeah, Karen Blair, the new queen bee in the flats.
Okay, see what you did there.
Mentioned it a couple times on the broadcast, trusting the process. They trust the pass, and those were the results. Mundy, you got to credit how Georgia Tech is able to spread the floor.
Absolutely. Another assist, too, on the fast break. Two, defense, rebounding, the things that will make Tech good in the ACC we are seeing today.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head as another one goes up for Georgia Tech.
Tied at 19, under 6 minutes to go in the first half. From Atlanta, great pass by Foster.
The 3-on-1 opportunity. She gets the bucket at the rim here. Easy money.
Obviously, every possession big now here late in the game. Fade away.
Got it.
What a shot.
The footwork, check it, and then check. Trying to keep the ball away from Hannah Hidalgo is like a battle within a battle.
Turnage gives it, reverse. Foster.
After being down by 12, that is definitely the story so far.
Yellow Jackets held to 1 point in this quarter, but the backdoor duck in by Walker lets the skies clear.
Strip by Moon. Walker wanting to run. 1-2 off the mark from Samuel.
Walker has 8 of the 13 for Georgia Tech. Inside, Foster on the reverse layup. Have been the big offensive catalyst for Georgia Tech. This is Lania Foster. Going baseline on Rose. Inside, great feed to Turnage.
6 assists, part of that stat line. That's impressive. 3 goes down for Foster and Georgia Tech.
They do want to rip it from beyond the arc. You see, they lead the ACC in makes per game at nearly 9 a contest.
Now this is what I love to see.
And Turnage is a really exciting player to watch for the Yellow Jackets, especially defensively and on the board. She had a career-high 18 rebounds.
Nice swing pass for Lanaya Foster. And a tough shot goes. Lanaya Foster showing off with that one.
She's been doing an excellent job since joining the Golden Bears.
Turnage skips it, corner for Foster. Yes!
Wow.
Much needed.
It was.
Georgia Tech with Snoop Turnage wins the tip, and the Yellow Jackets with possession to start. Great to have you with us. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Atlanta as Lanaya Foster rains down the first 3 of the game. Alex Eschmeyer, one of 3 freshmen in this starting lineup. Foster another 3, swirls it home. One of a couple of veteran voices on the floor for the Stanford team. They're without their starting point guard and their leading scorer today, Foster. Turnage for Foster. Drilled it again. Samuel with 7. One last chance for Erica Moon on the drive. And she couldn't quite get it to fall. Did that count? No, they wave it off. No, right?
It could have been a possible foul, too.
Stanford trying to do that right here, but they turn it over. They got the stop. They couldn't get the score. Foster. Oh, yeah.
Moon with the basketball, driving, off the glass, and in!
And just doing some big man, big woman moves as the shot clock winds down for Georgia Tech.
It's like that, it's hard to not get excited about her ceiling. Of course, Tori Verdi said she doesn't have a ceiling. Sky's the limit for this freshman.
Sky is the limit. Team response from the bench showed that.
Well, Brianne, it reminds me of one of the conversations we had with Karen Blair as the Yellow Jackets knocked down another 3, but
Tori Verdi, that he wanted them to shoot threes. He wanted to, as we say it, and they click again from beyond the arc for Foster. I mean,
led by as many as 35. That was early into the third quarter. They were up 63-28, and Panthers have eaten into that lead, but a nice...
Yeah, you see here Foster and Johnson going at it back to back, but just...
For Georgia Tech after the early 5-0 lead for the Cardinals. 3 right side. Foster hits this one. Lanaya Foster.
Give you a bucket. He said he just has scoring options that come off of the bench, which I still think is pretty good.
Dangerous pass over the top, but somehow DeAsia Foster. Bullet pass. Turnage lays it in, and that's arguably their best offensive possession of the game.
Because of the patience. You're not rattled by what the attraction of for Foster bringing the double on the block.
And Kempston has tried to be aggressive. Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you got 5 Miami players in the paint.
Hurting her ankle like a week ago. It looks fine.
It looks great. A lot of bounce.
Okay, Lanaya Foster by as many as 11 in this game. No panic for Florida State.
Yeah, none whatsoever. They show up. This is a team that's confident and believes they can win every game.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they have yet to kind of go on that streak and that hot run, get 2 or 3 stops in a row. Foster's a big reason for that. Not getting settled and making the defense work a little bit.
Tech still on a 10-0 run. Lanaya Foster!
Buzzing again early on at home. They did this last night. First quarter start for them, they're hot, and a 17-3 lead.
Making them even better by giving them more opportunities. We have to be more disciplined on the box outs. Rebounding will finish this game.
Okay, and then here's Virginia Tech getting...
Fade away from Lanaya Foster.